dippage, dumpage, and downside price action, looking for the strongest area of support under the influence of bearish robo advisors. Today's video, we're taking a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, ontology, gas. We're covering an article regarding El Salvador accumulating Bitcoin, buying the dip quite heavily. Be sure to stick around till the end. If you like the video, drop a like on the video. It helps the channel grow immensely. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Be sure to tune in for the next one. We're looking at price action in search of the strongest areas of support. We have the sell for returning here with the 21st of January. We have all three of our bearish robo advisors in play again as we look for support down below. Currently, candles finding themselves below this $114 level, an area of previous support. Currently overhead as resistance. If we have daily candles opening and closing below this $114 level, we do anticipate continued interaction toward the next strongest area of support here for us. In my opinion, $82 per Litecoin is going to be the next area of support. I anticipate continued interaction toward here as long as bearish robo advisors are present and with resistance overhead. We do have potentially $90 per Litecoin where buy pressure may return here. That is going to be an area where prices could experience a bounce. However, as I mentioned, the strongest area of horizontal support here waiting for us is going to be that $82 level. So in my opinion, I do anticipate continued interaction towards support until we can have price action back above this $114 level. That is going to be a more bullish area of support to be holding. However, at the moment, it is overhead as resistance, and so we always wait for the confirmations here. The key with being strategic and a technical trader, if you will, is that there's no sense speculating on up or down. You just you let price action tell you where it's going to go, if you will. But let me know down below your thoughts on Litecoin if you're buying or selling here. So with so many people selling in the market right now, very dramatic and panic-filled downside here for Bitcoin, we can see El Salvador buys its cheapest 410 Bitcoin as prices reach $36,000. The acquisition was announced by the president through a tweet on Twitter, who confirmed the purchase of 410 Bitcoin made by $15 million at approximately $36,585 per Bitcoin. So you see heavy accumulation during this time by some major players here in traditional finance. Here we have countries buying the dip, if you will. El Salvador adopted Bitcoin as legal tender on September 7th, 2021, as a means to overcome catastrophic inflation amid the weakening spending power of the nation. Fast forward to today, the country has strategically accumulated 1,801 Bitcoin over the past 4 months, especially when the market sees a monetary price fall. So essentially, Bitcoin has almost only gone down, and they're only accumulating more. This article also refers to a report that predicts the global crypto market will host 1 billion users by the end of 2022 as more developing nations mimic El Salvador's move to mainstream Bitcoin adoption. A combination of developing nations following El Salvador's friendlier stance towards the crypto industry means that nations can no longer afford to ignore the growing push toward crypto by the public. So in my personal opinion, here we have, still increased bullish incentive for Bitcoin and crypto. I know this dramatic downside here ever since a 69,000, nice, all-time high, dramatically all the way back to the 30K range here, and in my opinion, this is a very bullish and healthy thing to be happening for Bitcoin. This is a time for institutional investors to be coming into play, nations and countries getting involved into crypto. They don't want to buy it at all-time highs. I mean, they probably were, but they always want to buy it at a discount. They're going to want to get it at the cheapest price. So as prices fall to these unfathomable lows that everyone is afraid of, we have countries buying them by the hundreds for tens of millions of dollars at a time. But let me know down below your thoughts on cryptocurrency currently. So the dip continues. Here we have good handful of projects experiencing between 10 to 24% in downside. This is crypto, so tens of percentages in downside is necessary here for us to experience hundreds of percentages in upside. That is kind of the trade-off you will have to take here. However, my opinion, this is a very bullish time for accumulation. as I do very much suspect the bullish incentive to be present. Here we have plenty of projects experiencing that downside over the last few days here. Bitcoin continuing to throw its tantrum. However, a lot of these projects, in my opinion, I don't think want to be going down here. There's definitely a panic selling occurring in my personal opinion, and I do believe this is a still rather bullish time to be accumulating a lot of projects. Obviously, not all of them, but the select few will recover very nicely and very dramatically, in my opinion. And we can even see coins still maintaining their bullish incentive, closing in the green. Coin symbol ALT still experiencing 16% in upside, and so not everything is in the red. Coin symbol ONG, ontology gas. I'm experiencing some very tremendous upside here, while Bitcoin and every other sort of project, it would appear, experiences dramatic red. We do see ontology gas experiencing from its candle open on the 22nd of January up to 43% in upside in one single daily candle. So very bullish price action here, and prices are still currently sitting 26% above this candle's open, and we are currently finding ourselves above a support line. So if daily candles were to continue to open and close above 64 cents, we can potentially use that as an area of support as we await the return of bullish robo advisors here. We will need 2 of our chosen 3 robo advisors to remain bullish to allow for a potential accumulation at support. We have a buy to coming into play. We will need this daily candle to close to confirm this buy to suggestion, and then we will need a second robo advisor to become bullish with prices remaining above support to consider comfortable accumulation. Once support is established here, my immediate short-term target for this coin, once bullish parameters have been confirmed here, is going to be all the way back up at the $1.20 level. That is going to be the strongest area of horizontal resistance waiting for us in any sort of continued upside here. We have some levels to consider as well. $1.03 is going to be waiting to give us a hard time. We have the underside of this descending trend line suggesting a mini downtrend still in play, so we will have to watch out for that, giving us a hard time as well, in addition to 78 cents overhead as well, currently giving us a hard time. So we do have some mild resistance overhead here, significant support at 64 cents. We always wait for the confirmations. Let me know down below your thoughts on ONG. Here we have Ethereum interacting with my support line ever so delicately here. A very bullish interaction at the moment with $2,320 per Ethereum. A very bullish time to be buying some, it would appear here, if daily candles were to continue to find this level as support. We are looking for continued bullish interaction with this support line here. If $2,320 were to become resistance, we will have to create some more support lines down below. However, in my opinion, this is going to be a very bullish area of support here, where I personally suspect candles will likely hold. However, we always go with the flow of the confirmations here. We are awaiting the return of bullish robo advisors and further interaction with my support line. Bitcoin, crypto, that is also currency currently making its way towards support here, interacting with the $34,655 level. Well, a target that was in play for the last several months here, it would appear, and price action finding support along this line, in my opinion, is very likely, and I very much suspect a bottom approaching, if you will. We do see a very bullish incentive for crypto and Bitcoin overall still in the markets here, and 2021 has been a very bullish time for the technology. This pullback and short-term downside from an all-time high was, in my opinion, and is still a very healthy correction in what is an overall uptrend. Based on my personal opinion, it's going to take far more bearish factors here for me to be fundamentally bearish on Bitcoin, in my personal opinion. However, we always go with the flow of the market and we await the technical confirmations here. Currently, we are at support under the influence of bearish robo advisors. We are awaiting bullish parameters to be met to allow for comfortable accumulation with anticipation of shorter term upside here. In my opinion, as we mentioned as well, with El Salvador accumulating, it's been going down ever since they've gotten involved, and they're still accumulating to this day here. So I do believe everyone who has ever purchased Bitcoin will one day be profitable. However, we just may not be ready yet. Zooming out to the fear and greed index here, we can see the most absolutely craziest bullish time to be accumulating Bitcoin is going to be at or just below the $31,500 level. This is going to be a very, very bullish time to be accumulating Bitcoin when fear is at extreme highs and you want to be greedy when others are fearful. A time similar throughout March of 2020 into about the middle of April here, we can see price action trading in the fear zone, a very, very bullish time to be accumulating entire Bitcoins between, $4,000 and $6,000. I'm sure you can imagine selling them above $60,000. And here we have Bitcoin still trading at the $36,000 level. Still an unfathomable figure for Bitcoin here. A very, bullish time in cryptocurrency. And in my personal opinion, I very much anticipate interaction with the FOMO zone. $156,000 per Bitcoin, in my opinion, is still a level I anticipate interaction with before any sort of considerable fundamental downside or bear market, if you will, is to occur here. With so much capital in the market, it is going to take far more time for these patterns to play out, and things are going to be a lot more drawn out and dramatic. And this sideways, I believe, is to be expected here. But overall, the longer term uptrend, in my opinion, is very much headed to, the upside. But let me know down below your thoughts on crypto. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Check out EngineeringRobo for free with a link in the description. Subscribe here on YouTube. Check out all the other social media down below and tune in for the next one.